Hey there, the name's Hannah, and for today's video, I'm going to show you my new Wattpad books. Yung mga books na to ay nabili ko siya 2 years ago pa. Since 2023 ata, hindi na ako bumibili ng Wattpad books kasi nga nagka-reading snub ako. I switched to international books. So I'm also going to show you my international books I have and maybe a little bit details about the book. So let's start with my Wattpad books. First is from Pop Fiction. So I actually bought this sabay atang dalawa. It is The Activate and Born Wicked. I haven't read it yet. So this is another book from Tales from Sailor Chronicles. Next from Pop Fiction is The Living Arrow by Ali Lumi, and I have the first book, which is She Who Stole Cupid's Arrow, and nabasa ko na yun. And I bought this noong 2022, December 24. So as you can see, may plastic pa siya. So naubusan na kasi ako ng Pop Fix leaves. Kahit na naka-plastic pa siya, meron na siyang yellowing stain. The only reason I kept the plastic is to prevent it from getting yellow stains. Pero meron na siya, The Living Arrow. I also have Project Loki, Volume 3, Part 2. This is what I'm reading at the moment. This is actually the 6th book in this series, 4 volumes and 2 parts, so that makes it 8 books. Wala pa akong dalawang yun, pero I'm planning to order after kung matapos to. Simula nung bumili ata ako ng international books, nalaman ko rin yung about tabbing. Ngayon, eto, meron siyang tabbing. So basically, tabbing is like highlighting, pero meron kang nilalagay dito. Gusto ko siyang gawin kasi hindi nadudumihan yung book. And if ever I want to sell the book, pwede ko siyang tanggalin. Wala siyang highlight na may iwan or any kind of writing. It makes reading better. I'm keeping them here. I have these different kind of tabs. And I like matching my tabs dun sa cover ng book. By tabbing, nakikita ko yung, pinari, after ilang months or even a year, i-try kong buksan yung book and makikita ko dun yung tabs ko. Maaalala ko kung ano yung na-feel ko in that certain part ng book. I have this white sticky note and dun ko nilalagay yung legends ko for tabbing, and it depends kung anong ilalagay ko dyan. Like, kunwari, umpisa pa lang and wala pa talaga akong tabs. Naka-feel ako na rin ng, oh my gosh. So, ganun mga reactions. So, nilalagay ko siya dito. Oh my gosh, with specific color. Pag naramdaman ko ulit siya in another part, lalagyan ko na siya ulit ng tabs. This is like a guide kung ano ba yung na-feel ko in that part. I also put date here kung kailan ko siya na-start yung book and then kung kailan ko siya natapos. Today is July 1 and I started this book noong June 21. So it's been over a week. Bakasyon na namin ngayon. So ngayon lang ulit ako makakapagbasa. Last from my Wattpad books is Enzo Carrera, the Altagracia series. Hold Me Close, Getting to You, and Against the Heart. Never get past him from Getting to You. Against the Heart, and as you can see, I love this book. Ay, hindi nyo ata nakikita. Ayan, ang dami, oh, diba? Tignan nyo naman yung legend ko dito. Ang dami. Getting to You. I'm on page 56. So, ito pa lang ang nababasa ko dyan. Hold Me Close. Ang alam ko dito sa stories na to, kasi nabasa ko na siya sa Wattpad dati pa. Alam ko, ang favorite ko dito is si Johan. And wait, nakalimutan ko. Basta si Johan. Si Johan yun, yung mahilig sa pusa. Tapos nakalimutan ko yung kapartner niya doon. Pero yan, sila. So that's all for my new, not new, pero like yung hindi ko pa nakapapakita sa inyong mga Wattpad books ko. So now, I'm going to show you my international books. First off is Divine Rivals. In-order ko siya online noong January and ngayon lang siya dumating kasi galing pa siya ng US and UK. Dalawa kasi siya. Simula nung nagbasa ko ng international books, ito lagi nakikita ko sa FYP ko, sa TikTok. Sana maganda siya kasi I have high expectations sa book na to. Meron na rin siyang second book, which is The Ruthless Vows. Yung lagi kong nakikita sa fully book, pero hindi pa ako bumibili kasi nga hindi ko siya nababasa. And what if hindi ko siya magustuhan and meron akong Ruthless Vows, napilitan akong basahin siya. From what I know, this is about a war. I think they're in the middle of a war and they're exchanging letters. Yata, I'm not sure. So I'm guessing from the title, Divine Rivals. If nasa war sila, possible na nasa magkaibang sides sila. Should I open? I don't want to open unless I'm going to read na. Kasi baka masira. Next from that package or from that order is Powerless, which is nasa bag ko. And nakaayos kasi siya, so I can't show it to you guys. The only reason na nasa bag ko siya is babasahin ko siya in the next few days while I'm out. Meron silang binigay na freebies, which is a bookmark. Dalawa to. And yung isa is nandun sa may Powerless kong book. So next is 5 Survive. Holly Jackson, which is also the author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is my absolute favorite. Like, I think this is about a group of friends na meron trip. Yung buong story ata nito is nagre-revolve lang sa kanila na na-trap sa car nila. And I think isa-isa silang namamatay. So, they need to figure out kung sino yung killer sa kanila. That's what we're going to find out here sa book na yun. So, it's interesting. I have high hopes because of this. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Lahat ng papakita kong mga book sa inyo na international is nakita ko na siya sa BookTok. Let's talk about A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Tingnan niyo naman yung tab ko dito. Ang dami. I have no words. Una ko itong nabasa sa LRC, which is yung library namin. May free time kasi ako nun, so nagtingin-tingin ako ng mga books doon, and nakita ko to doon. And along with other books na nakita ko sa TikTok, pero ito yung kinuha ko kasi I'm interested about this for a long time. So nagulat ako, oh my god, meron silang A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So hiniram ko siya, and in one sitting, parang like ilang page ako nun kasi sobrang nakaka-hook siya. Knowing me na hindi ako nakaka-focus magbasa sa maraming tao, mabilis ako ma-distract talaga. Kung nagbabasa ako, usually mag-isa lang ako. Kung attention span ko is ganyan lang. Kung nabasa ko siya, pwede ba nag-tab na nga ako? Sabi ko, parang gusto kong bilhin ito kasi gusto kong mag-tab. Kung bumili ako. This story is about sa hometown nila. 5 years ago, namatay si Andy Bell. It is a common knowledge sa hometown nila na ang pumatay kay Andy Bell is yung boyfriend niya, which is si Sal Singh. Si Pip ang mina natin dito. After 5 years, parang meron siyang research. Tapos ang napili niyang topic is yung case nga ni Andy Bell. Hindi siya naniniwala na si Sal Singh yung pumatay doon kay Andy Bell. Inimbestigahan niya ulit yung case closed na noong 5 years ago pa. This is so good, guys. Next is the second installment, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood. Meron siyang friend na nawawala. So, yung friend na nawawala is hahanapin niya. Itatry niyang hanapin. Tignan niyo yung tab ko dito. Ang dami rin. Last from the series is As Good As Dead. Ang gagawin niya dito is meron siyang stalker. Merong gustong pumatay sa kanya. Ngayon, hindi na for ibang tao yung isusolve niyang case, kundi para sa sarili niya na. Kasi nga, meron siyang stalker na gustong siyang saktan. So, wala siyang choice kundi imbestagahan niya. Pero, grabe, tignan niyo naman kung gaano siya kakapal. Yun. Natapos ko tong book na to sa school din. Yung konting half na lang nito, yung part na yan. So, intense ng mga nangyayari, and grabe, habang nagbabasa ako, namamawis talaga yung kamay ko kasi kinakabahan ako. Like, oh my god. Next is Caraval. I believe na this also has 3 books, yung legendary and yung 3rd is finale. Pero before ko bilhin to, I was planning to buy Once Upon a Broken Heart kasi yun yung lagi ko nakikita. Pero nalaman ko na I should read this series first before ako mag Once Upon a Broken Heart. Napansin ko lang na ayoko talaga ng ganito. Ayan o, yung parang bitten, yung cover. I have no choice kasi ito lang yung cover na meron sa fully book. And about Caraval, hindi ko alam saan nagre-revolve tong story nito. A series of unfortunate events. 13 books siya, pero I'm not planning to collect everything. Una ko tong nalaman sa Netflix. Favorite ko siya, as in, like, ilang beses ko na siya ni-rewatch and kabisado ko na ata lahat ng nangyari dun sa series na yun sa Netflix. I want to know if yung series is same as kung ano yung nasa book. Pinabasa ko lang to pag namimiss ko sila. This is actually yung last book, the end. This book is about the Baudelaire children na naging orphan sila dahil sa fire sa mansion nila, which is doon namatay yung parents nila. Mayroong naghahabol sa fortune nila, which is si Count Olaf. Gusto ni Count Olaf na magpasa kanya yung fortune ng Baudelaire children. Tumatakas lang sila na tumatakas kay Count Olaf. So, yun yung kung saan sila napupunta. Next is this. I tell you I love you, but then I have to kill you. This is about a spy school ata. Yes, this is a spy school. I decided to buy the second one, which is Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy. This one, hindi ko pa ito nababasa. Actually, second-hand book to. Kasi wala nang ganitong cover. And gusto ko uniform siya. So, ganitong cover yung hinahanap ko. And next is, tada! A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, and A Court of Wings and Ruin. So, sa mga nalalaman ko so far na ito daw na book is medyo boring pa kasi simula, but dito sa book na to maganda na siya until sa mga last books pa. Yung stock nito laging ubusan. Ngayon naman nakabili na ako, ang dami niya ng stock. This is Romantasy. Nagustuhan ko na siya kasi yung cover, tignan niyo naman, parang ang unique. Like, sobrang simple niya na ang unique niya tignan. Next is My Chemical Romance. I love this book. Academic Rivals Troop. Silang dalawa, part sila ng robotics team. Doon magaganap yung Academic Rivals nila kasi matalino siya, creative, and magaling siya sa robotics. And ito si Theo. Siya yung parang president ng club, robotics club nila. Hindi niya gusto yung ways ni Belle. Kasi si Belle para siyang go with the flow, ganyan. And si Theo para siyang kailangan plan, ganun. So, ang maganda dito kasi, in-explain dito yung like, anong nararamdaman ng mga babae na kasama sa mga male-dominated field, which is ganun, kagaya sa akin, sa engineering. Nakarelate ako sa book na to as a engineering girly. Next from our list is 7 Years Slip. And look at my tabs. This is about a magical apartment siya na kapag nandun ka sa loob, pwede kanyang dalhin 7 years into the future or 7 years into the past. So, that's why the title is The 7 Years Slip. Next is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Halos lahat ng nakita ko nito is 5-star read nila to. Tignan nyo naman yung tabs ko dyan, oh. Napakadami din. It is about magkapitbahay sila, tapos parang lagi silang aso pusa. Next is Chloe and the Kaisho Boys. Ito yung nagpatanggal sa akin sa reading slump. Ito yung dito ako nagsimula ng international books. Kasi nakita ko lang siya sa fully book about yung sa pagiging Filipino-Chinese niya and yung culture nila, kung paano maging judgmental yung mga tita natin, mga ganun. Basta hindi nawawala sa pamilya yun. Last but not the least is Howl's Moving Castle. English yung author nito, pero like nalaman ko siya sa movie, which is yung Howl's Moving Castle, and I love it. Like, I love every inch of it. So, I decided to buy the books. Actually, matagal bago ko nakompleto to kasi laging nagkakaubusan ng stock nito. Sabi kasi nila, marami daw details na hindi sinama or like iniba. That is all for today. Thanks guys for being here with me. Pinakita ko sa inyo yung mga books ko. Sana mabudol ko kayo na basahin din itong mga books na to kasi maganda siya. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. See you on my next video.